And remember, the moon was supposed to have formed from that giant impact between the planet Earth and the planet Theia. The moon is supposed to be remnants of that impact that formed after the impact and orbited around the Earth. So basically, without this planet Theia crashing into the Earth, impacting the Earth, we would not have the moon, which means we wouldn't have that stabilizing force to keep the Earth at that perfect tilt, to give us life as we know it on this planet. And they're saying that not only did this crash from Theia give us our moon, but they're also saying that this planet crashing into the Earth is possibly what tilted it on its side. That when Theia crashed into the Earth, that impact of that crash may have tilted the Earth on its axis, slanting it 23 degrees. So without this planet Theia impacting the Earth, we don't have the moon and we don't have life as we know it on this planet. So again, without this planet Theia, they're saying we don't have the tilt of the Earth, the rotation of the Earth, which again is giving us our 4 seasons, making this planet habitable, creating an environment for organic life to thrive. And again, that the gravity of the moon is stabilizing this tilt. And they're saying that once the moon formed and began to orbit the Earth, that the gravitational pull of the moon actually helped to slow down the Earth's rotation to give the Earth a 24-hour rotation. So not only is the moon stabilizing the Earth's tilt, it is stabilizing the Earth's rotation. And again, without Theia impacting the Earth, we don't have the moon. And they're not just saying that this impact from Theia formed the moon. They're actually saying that when Theia crashed into the Earth, that it carried water and carbon with it. And that when it slammed into the Earth, that all this water and all this carbon was infused with the Earth. And that the energy of that impact potentially helped to form the Earth's magnetic field, which is helping to protect us from harmful solar radiation. They are literally saying that when Theia crashed into the Earth, when it impacted the Earth, that it helped to set the stage for the formation of life on the planet. That the Earth and Theia coming together is what gave us life as we know it on this planet. So basically, that Theia was essential to giving us life on this planet. That all the essential building blocks for life were given to the Earth by Theia, and basically transformed the Earth into what it is today. All of this started with Theia. And remember, pieces of Theia, pieces of that ancient planet, are supposed to be trapped inside the Earth, trapped deep down in the Earth's mantle. Because after the Earth collided, pieces of what was left of Theia was supposed to have gotten trapped down there, trapped in the mantle. And those pieces of Theia are what they're scientifically calling the large, low shear velocity provinces. Those 2 anomalies that are the size of continents sitting deep down inside the Earth, deep down in the mantle. And remember, after those pieces attached to the inside of the Earth, the rest of those pieces of Theia and the Earth joined together, orbited around the Earth, and formed the moon. So the moon is pieces of the planet Earth and pieces of the planet Theia, meaning there are pieces of the planet Theia within the moon. And remember, they're saying that Theia is responsible for giving us life as we know it on the Earth. So they're basically saying that the reason for life on Earth as we know it is not only sitting deep down inside the Earth, but it's also sitting within the moon. So Theia is present in the Earth and present in the moon. You got remnants of Theia in both the Earth and the moon. And remember what that name Theia means. It means a god or a goddess or a divine one, a divine being, an extremely advanced or god-like being. So you can look at this as them saying that remnants of a divine being are sitting deep down inside the earth and sitting within the moon. Remnants of a divine being, a god or a goddess that is responsible for giving us life as we know it on the earth. Remember, Theia is a planet that is separate from the earth, a body in space that is outside of the earth. So Theia would be an extraterrestrial body in space that collided with the earth billions of years ago. So basically an ancient extraterrestrial body in space. So again, you could see this as them saying that something ancient and extraterrestrial responsible for giving us life on earth as we know it and responsible for stabilizing that life on the earth is sitting inside the earth and sitting inside the moon. That what is sitting inside the earth is not from the earth, that it is extraterrestrial, and that it is also inside the moon, that it gave us life on this planet, and that they see what is down inside the earth and on the moon as Theia, as a divine one, that they see it as God-like, as a God-like entity. And that when it collided with the earth, that it tilted the earth on its axis from north to south 66.6 degrees.